Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Rachel Capilla. I'm a San Francisco Bay Area photographer, and I want to teach you guys, those aspiring photographers out there, how to build a successful business and teach you all the tips and tricks that I didn't know when I was building my business. I've been doing this for 18 plus years, and I want to share with you all the things that I know now to help you succeed faster. So in today's video, we're going to be going over how to get photography clients. I know this is a biggie. I know it's hard. I know it can be overwhelming, but we're going to talk about how to get those clients and how to basically have them raving and referring you and constantly talking about you, so they come back over and over and over again and give you even more business by talking about their friends. So if you want to know how to get photo clients, let's get going. All right, how do we get these clients? As a photographer, how do you get clients and have them basically keep coming back over and over and over again? Well, the first thing is you've got to put yourself out there. Okay, when I first started, I spun my wheels. I did everything. It was a big mess. And if I was to do it all over again, I would kind of definitely do it differently. But again, it all happened for a reason. And I met these people, and like, it's crazy how things turn out. Like, I wouldn't have my son if I hadn't met this one person, if I hadn't done this event, this networking event. So I don't want to poo-poo anything, but the biggest thing is you got to put yourself out there. What does putting yourself out there look like? It basically means telling people that you're a photographer, telling people that you have a business, telling people that you're down to like photograph them for branding shots, for social media, whatever it is. When I started 18 years ago, it was very different. It was networking. It was, B&I events, local business, social functions. Like, I had to do those lame things, but then I found actually enjoyed them. Like, I really enjoyed them. But then what I ended up finding was, instead of doing B&I, which B&I was a huge part of growing my business. Like, I literally met one person there who introduced me to a bride, who then introduced me to another person that she worked with, who then hired me for, that one bride hired me for her wedding. And then that one connection I met at the wedding that worked with her hired me to do like probably $40,000 in corporate events every year, And then on top of it, that one person I met at B&I was an event planner, and she flew me out to Colorado, and I met my son's father, and here we are with a baby and a family. I mean, it's crazy how things can go. But you have to put yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there. You have to get out there. You have to do networking events, find where your client would be, connect with people, and start that process. And sometimes that could mean cold calling. I've messaged magazines before. I've called magazines before. I mean, you just have to not be scared to do it. There are ways to get to it quickly, but you got to put yourself out there. Okay, so we're putting ourselves out there. We're finding networking events that we like. For example, I am an event photographer, and through BNI and through talking to people and doing events, I found out that there are specific event networking groups like WIPA and where are some other ones? Oh, I'm so bad. Like Party Slate. Party Slate is a big one in the area that I love going to. And it's geared specifically towards event photography. So event meaning basically weddings or corporate, there are different networking groups that you can find. Now, if you're not in a big area, I get it. I understand. I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area, so a lot of my networking was in the town that I'm located near, which is Walnut Creek area. It's kind of the biggest city. And then San Francisco and Berkeley, those are all places that, have networking events, as well as like San Jose area. So I had a plethora of places I could go to. And what I did was I would meet friends when I would shoot and do events, and then we go together. And it was like a freaking blast. Like, it's like so much fun. We were going to these fancy parties that have like the most amazing vendors, and you're just collaborating and networking and getting to know people. I never was that person that would go and like, give me your card, here's my card, here's my card. No, I would not do that, and I will actually do an event networking video one day to teach you how to network properly. But I would just go meet people. I would go to the bar, I would get a drink, whatever. Like, I was single at the time, I didn't have kids, but it was perfect for me. And that's part of also too getting those clients. You have to find the niche that's right for you. Did I do portraits? I do it all. I've done it all. I mean, maybe not pet photography, but I've literally done it all. And I found that my vibe, my jam, where I like live my sweet zone, is bar and bat mitzvahs, corporate, and portraits, like modeling, kid modeling, because my son does modeling. So I've actually been doing a lot of kid model comm cards lately. And it's perfect because I could do, Saturdays are my events, and then Sundays I could do the model comm cards if I want, later in the day or midday. So it's totally perfect. And I try not to shoot more than like 2 events a month. So I give myself that kind of and we go over all of this in my course, and you could check out the free training down below. But I go over all of these trials and tribulations that I went through, so you don't have to deal with them too, in my course, which is, it's the PhotoBiz Academy, and the free training is down below that you could check out. But you got to find where you're going to be, having the most fun, right? So for me, that was networking. Some people, it's just meeting in moms groups. Some people, it's like other dog owners. The key is just getting yourself out there and networking, letting people know that you're in business to take photos and you can do it. I mean, literally, you could call realtors if you wanted to do brand photography, call a bunch of real estate offices and offer a deal for their agents. And you could probably have 20 freaking agents in your studio or wherever you shoot to do photos. So it's not hard. You just have to get yourself out there. And then, I'm going to go over what you have to do next, because if you don't know how to photograph, it's going to be a problem. Okay, the next part of getting those clients and getting them raving about you is, we kind of went over, we have to get ourselves out there, we have to do networking, we have to do all the things. But if you don't know how to take a good picture, this is going to be really a big hindrance to you, okay? So you've got to work on getting your skills up to snuff, making sure you can take a great picture. Get on YouTube, do these YouTubes, take my course. I teach you basically how I go from everything, from getting the client to putting the client in front of a camera, getting the picture, to editing the picture, to making it amazing and then sending it to the client. I give you everything in my PhotoBiz Academy. So you can learn more down below in the description box, but take the free training. It goes over all the tips that I've done to build my business, but you've got to become a great photographer. You can really be good and be all right and make a business. I don't think that I am the most amazing photographer in the world, but I think I'm a freaking pretty great photographer. And I leave my clients with great photos that they will love and use for their marketing and be happy with. I've never had a client in 18 years, please knock on wood, ever come back to me and say, these photos suck, I don't want them, give me my money back. I've never had that. I don't know. I would freak out if that happened. But you've got to brush up on your skills. You've got to take great photos. And it just comes with practice, And part of that, getting out there and talking to your friends and families and talking to your friends that want to promote their new business or their sneaker line or whatever it is, and getting those photos of them on social media and providing that great experience for the client, which I'm going to go over next, is going to get you more business. Because what happened with me is I started off charging for free, and then I went to $50, which was so bad. And I just took a ton of pictures of my friends' kids, and literally, I think one of them, Molly, I love you, Molly's, if you're listening, I love you. She could not stand me because I was in her face all the time when she was 2. And I've just photographed her senior portrait session, and it's just amazing. She's in college now. It's so crazy. But that's how I started. And then my friends would refer me, and then they would talk to me about moms groups. And then another friend would talk to me about shooting Santa portraits. And then here I am shooting Santa portraits for free, but they have to pay for the digital image every single weekend in December. And I get clients that pay me $3,000 for portrait sessions. So that's how you get them. You have to start. You have to get yourself out there. You have to take great photos. And now we're going to go over how to get those clients raving about you, because I feel like I have so many blessed relationships with people. I need to be better at posting all of my testimonials, but I have so many wonderful clients, and I've been in their lives for 10 to 15 years. It's so awesome. And I want that for you. So let's get into talking about how to get those clients raving. Oh, also forgot, ask for reviews. Ask your clients for reviews. Get on Google Reviews, Yelp. You'd be surprised at how many people look at these and hire you from that. So that's another side tip. Ask for reviews from your clients and also ask for referrals. It never hurts. All right, how do we get them raving about you, these clients? And how do we get them to refer you and to keep coming back and over and over and over again? Now, some won't come back because you're going to raise your prices and they're just not going to be able to afford it, and that's fine. But you'd be shocked at how many will refer you, because if you use these tips that I'm going to give you, if you leave them with this experience, it's going to make them want to refer you because it's such a good experience. Even if they can't afford you, they're going to be like, she's so great, but I just can't afford her. But maybe you can, right? So these are the tips and the things that I've done year after year after year that have gotten me so many clients over the years and so many referrals and so many more like people coming. I mean, I always have business. I always have inquiries in my inbox like every week. It's like the best ever. And basically it comes down to these three things. You have to respond quickly. Don't sit on it. Don't be lazy. Respond quickly, okay? You don't have to live by your phone, but just respond promptly, okay? So many people don't do this, and so many people, it's just so annoying, and that's why if you do it, you're gonna set yourself apart, okay? So just respond, be prompt, and even if it's just, hey, I get back in 24 hours, I'll be in touch with you quick, right? Whatever, just respond, okay? And then you have to be positive. You have to always, everything you do, you have to do it with a smile. It sucks. Sometimes it's customer service, it's annoying, but if you are happy and positive and doing what you love, which is like what I talk about in my course all the time, it's like you're going to like, oh my gosh, you're just going to be happier if you're doing what you love, right? Which is why I created the Photo Biz Academy, because I wanted everyone that wants to be a photographer, I wanted to give them a foundation of what I've done to create the life and happiness and joy, not only in my life, but in my career. So be positive, be happy, be good, be smiley. And if you're not feeling good that day, then just take a break. Don't respond. Email, right? It's fine. You don't have to always be 24/7 happy. I'm not, trust me, I'm really not. But I only work, I only have like however many shoots a month, like not even 4 or 5 if that's a lot for me. So I don't shoot that much, which is why I'm happier, because I only shoot what I want to shoot. And when I'm shooting it, I love it. Okay. So you got to take great pics. We talked about that. You got to just leave them with a great experience. Like, so when you're photographing, when you're scheduling your prompts, you're responsive, you're communicative, now you have them in front of your camera. You're going to take great photos. You're going to make the experience great. You're going to have a positive attitude. You're going to make them feel good. And you're going to deliver them amazing pictures, like great pictures. Great pictures. That's what we strive for. Great pictures. And you're going to be prompt about it. And you're going to communicate well. And you're going to do it with a smile. And if you do all of that, I promise you, you are going to get more business, because that is exactly what I did. I was prompt, I was communicative, I was happy, I loved what I did, or love what I do, because I still do it, and I just have a great time when I'm photographing, right? And I love that, making people feel good and taking great pictures, and then I deliver it, and I'm like over the top happy and good, and we're all good. And it's a great experience, because a client comes to you because they want something they need, okay? And then you give it to them with a smile and prompt and, no miscommunication. And of course, 90% of people don't do that. So of course they're going to refer you. Okay, so that's how you get photo clients. That's how you get more photo clients, and that's how you get raving clients. All right, that's how you do it. All right, so that's how we get them, guys. That's how we get the photo clients, and that's how we get them to come back over and over again. If you want to know more, check out my free training down below in the descriptions box. If you want to get into the Photo Biz Academy, check that out as well. We have so many freebies down below to help you grow your business, but we go over everything. If you are struggling in photography and don't know where to start or can't get those clients, just check out the freebies and things down below that we have. We love helping photographers gain success and traction on their business and help you keep growing. I feel like it's like so much fun for me, and I just want to help as many people as I can. So if you have questions too, let me know, comment down below, and check out the videos that are going to be popping up that'll show you even more tips and tricks that we've, gone through ourselves and that I personally am choosing to share with you and educate you on so you don't make the same mistakes as I do. So check those out. They're going to be popping up. And until the next video, thanks for hanging, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.